There's two schools of thought. One is when you think of the people in war, the people suffering, people who are in a place where they genuinely don't know if they're going to get bombed or killed, or if there's no food, suffering from famine. And it's not thinking of that and being like, oh, I'm not in a position like that, so let me be grateful that I'm not them. It's not that. It's about understanding the differences of problems that you have with another human being that's just like you, and they're only different from you because of circumstance of where they were born and the life they were given. And so that first school of thought is to understand that while your problems are so valid with your life, you really do have to understand that if you have your health and safety, that's enough to get through the day. And I think the other school of thought is, and maybe you can have both at some points in time, maybe I do, but the second school of thought is that you're the only one living your life. Every life is different, and you should hope for the best of your life at any given time. If there's something you don't like, then you're free to fight to change it and be pissed that you're going through something that you don't want to be going through. Because I think of that when I'm 20 years old and I'm working a part-time job, my third job, part-time job at a food service place, now a restaurant. And I worked at a restaurant in high school, and then I used to work at a juice bar, and now I'm here and I'm like, oh, like so many different rules, different bosses, just like as time goes on, it's a different job. It's like, I don't want this anymore. I want to be free from it. I know that my coworkers are in their late 20s, 30s, some 40s, and your bosses are 40s, 50s, decades away from where you are. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't feel the way you do, or you shouldn't be having urgency to leave, to get out, to escape. Because sometimes I think I'm ungrateful when I think of other people in food service who are genuinely okay with where they are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, still a server or whatever they're doing at the restaurant or any kind of food service job or retail, whatever like that. Because I think from my perspective, every day is so special. And the jobs like this is so repetitive, and no day is special. No shift is special at a restaurant or a food service or retail kind of job. You're there to literally put the fries in the bag, whatever that is, at your given job. Anyone can do it. There's no creativity or specialty to you, who you are as a person. You're there to put the fries in the bag. And even if it's a part-time job, 15 to 20 hours a week, that's almost 2 full waking days of your life. That's a lot. And most people are working 40 hours a week. And I understand that we contribute to society and we give a certain amount of time to our contribution to society, and then when we have our time off, we get to consume instead of contribute. But I want to contribute the way I was intended as a human, and I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's multiple things. I think one of them is this channel and just talking, and sometimes I envy the people who can work retail or food service jobs and not thinking about the future or the next shift or the next 100 shifts that you're going to have to go through with the bullshit problems from the customers or your boss, because everyone is better than that. And so I know in theory I have time. No day is guaranteed, but you do have to live in a way that you are not scared of losing time to circumstance, because today is guaranteed. And every single day, when it becomes the present moment, is today. Every day will be today. And that means every day is just as important as any other. And what I'm getting to with that is I don't want to wait until I'm 30, 40, 50, 60 to retire. Even 30 years old. I want to not do anything with my life, but I want to, when I think of retirement, I think of working a lot solely on what I want to do and being able to live my life, contributing to society in the way I want to. That's retirement for me. You shouldn't want to not do anything and just watch movies every day and scroll and just be rich and not have any problems at all, because everything is a problem. Everything can be a problem. Your hobby, your love, your sport. It's what you want to do, but it's still a problem. Humans need problems. You just need the problem that you want. So yes, I'm 20. And when I think of my coworker at the restaurant I work at, who's a super cool guy and he's 27, I don't think of him any differently than me, even though we're 7 years apart. And if I was 27 doing his job, I would be pretty depressed that I hadn't gotten farther financially in terms of different things with what I want to do. But I don't see him in any ill will, or I'm scared of becoming like him because he's a cool guy. I mean, the most important thing is being cool and kind and prioritizing having the world be better because you are in it. That's the most important thing. And that has nothing to do with your financial status, your relationship status. It's all up to you. And I know that I do that. I prioritize those things. And because of that and many other things, just because I'm human, I know I deserve more than what I'm doing right now, with how much work I've put in to many different things and have not quit, ever. I've pivoted and changed my path as I saw it, but I never quit. I just keep going. I will get there. Okay, thank you for listening. Jeremy out.